Welcome to the Undercurrent, your source for grassroots news. I'm Lauren Windsor. We are here in the Capitol Visitor Center with Congressman Alan Grayson at the screening of Killswitch, the battle to control the internet. Welcome and thank you for taking the time.
Thank you.
So can you explain to our viewers the concept of net neutrality and the positions that Republicans versus Democrats have staked in this battle?
Oh, it's painfully simple. Basically, when you're on the internet, only you decide what you see and hear, nobody else. There's no censorship of the internet. That's what net neutrality means. Okay. There's been a great movement by the corporations that deliver the signal to you for them to control what you see and hear rather than you, in the same way that NBC decides what to show you, in the same way that ABC and Fox decide what to show you, Verizon and Comcast and AT&T want to decide what you see. And they'll tax certain sources and subsidize other sources and make sure that you see what they want you to see, and they make a profit from it. That's what net neutrality is the opposite of. Net neutrality means you're the boss, you get to see what you want to see, nobody can dictate that.
So Republicans legislatively are calling this Obamacare for the internet. They're saying that this is regulation of the internet that will strangle the growth. Why is that not the case?
Well, these are the same people who think that the post office is a government takeover of the mail and that traffic lights are a government takeover of the roads. That's sort of where we are with them. They think that the establishing the principle of the internet cannot be taxed and rationed is somehow undermining the internet. It's ridiculous. It's been ridiculous from the start. I'm sure that some right-wing maven got paid millions of dollars to come up with that talking point, but that doesn't change the fact that it's nonsense. It's nonsense.
But so FCC Chairman Wheeler, it will be a successful initiative to classify the internet as a public utility?
I'm sure that they'll fight it bitterly, but Congress, in its wisdom 100 years ago, when Congress actually had wisdom, decided to establish the FCC, actually a little more than 100 years ago now, as the regulator of common carriers. The internet right now is what we call a common carrier, something that is available to everybody, that reaches everybody, in the same way that lines of communication in general reach everybody. So in that vein, the FCC clearly has the existing legal authority going back literally generations to do what they're purporting to do. But that wouldn't stop vested, selfish corporate interests from taking it literally all the way to the Supreme Court. They will do that.
On a completely different topic, but one that's like super relevant right now, the Department of Homeland Security is on the verge of being shut down. What is your take on this as Republicans are blocking any funding of the agency?
Well, all I can say is that if there is a terrorist attack during a GOP shutdown of the Department of Homeland Security, it's bye-bye Boehner. And I think that ultimately, that ultimate act of destruction, of wanton destruction, will open people's eyes to how unscrupulous he really is and how he cares about nothing at all but power, including the well-being of the citizens whom he's sworn to protect.
Do you think that a clean funding bill will pass through the House?
If he puts it up for a vote, it certainly will. But this is a problem we've had time after time. There's been all sorts of bills that would have passed through the House with widespread Democratic and Republican support. Boehner refuses to put them up for a vote, knowing full well that that would resolve the problem. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I will tell you this, if that does happen, his career in politics is over.
Well, thank you for your prediction and all of your time today.
You're welcome. Great to see you.
Great to see you. I'm Lauren Windsor. Thanks for watching. Get pulled in to the Undercurrent.
Undercurrent under the surface makes the mainstream get so nervous. It's time for purpose, for news to serve us, not with propaganda they use to hurt